Well, thank you. Zeeland Schools is just so appreciative of the opportunity to say thank you to Hand to Hand for what you do. And, imagine being 6 or 12 or 15 years old and you're just hungry. We've all had that feeling in our stomach, but imagine it's just all the time and you're in class and you're trying to learn. And that's just such a tough way to go through school. And I can give you 2 examples that will just warm your heart for what Hand to Hand does. And one was at Creekside Middle School, and and I saw this one where a little girl, maybe a 7th grader, was going down the hallway and there was no one there, and she opened her locker and there was that white bag was in her locker. And she took that out and she hugged the bag. It was amazing. She kind of fell on her knees just to hug the bag, and we don't think about life that way. And she was just overwhelmed with happiness because she was going to eat that weekend. And another one over at Cityside, and Sarah Heising is the principal there and saw this happen. And there was a student who every week on Thursdays at a certain time in the afternoon would ask for a pass to get out of class. And the teacher kept thinking, what in the world? That's unusual. And so told the principal, and the principal went and watched to say, thinking, well, I wonder if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, the student would go and peek around the corner towards her locker. And Sarah then walked up and said, what are you peeking at? And what it was, she wanted to know if that white bag was coming to her locker. She knew what time it was, and she was sitting in class not learning. She was watching the clock to see if she was going to eat that weekend. And when that white bag came, she did a happy dance around the corner. So it didn't fall down, but she jumped around in circles. She was so happy she was going to eat that weekend. That's what really happens. And these are great families. They're good people. They're working 2, 3 jobs. They're trying to provide, and you just can't. Imagine being a parent and all you want to do is feed your children and you can't. What that must feel like. So I know that these parents are just so appreciative that they're getting the help. And when these kids eat, then they can sit in class, they can learn, and when they learn, they have a bright future. There's just a connection. And our counselors and teachers know who these kids are and the families are. They pick these people for the right reasons. Hand to Hand fills that void. So if you're a part of these churches and these businesses and the donors and the volunteers, oh my goodness, the hours that these volunteers put in to make these things happen, you are literally saving lives. This is Hand to Hand what you do. You're filling that basic need so kids can learn so they have a great future. And we just have to say thank you.